Oh, why is it so quiet? I'm having some volume concerns with some of this stuff in the name. I don't know what's going on. Okay, that's fine. Game should be loud, right? Just my volume a little bit. This isn't going to be a full score attempt or anything, just gonna do a casual credit. This is not location test shock troopers. They made at least a few thousand of these cartridges. Primarily of European origin. Anyway, might as well do the old standby. Consider doing a different route, but then I might have to actually pay attention, because this route I can practically do in my sleep. I should be okay. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about was, also, yeah, I guess the scam train. Hold on. I think I missed somebody. I missed a sub. Oh, Mr. DNA32, thank you very much for the 33 months. Sorry about that. Okay, we're good. So, like I said, I just wanted to, talk a little bit about how I've felt about this whole 1CCBBH thing, because it's gone pretty well so far. I've 1CC'd 401 games. We hit the 400 mark the last time I was able to do a... I can't say last week, but the last time I was able to stream, which was 2 weeks ago. This whole 1CCBBH thing kind of became the replacement Monday stream for my previous stream series, which was Name Roulette, which ran for like 4.5 years. This hasn't been going as long. It's like started in September 2020. So it's been like 16 months, and I've been trying to do this every week. Just because, I mean, there's lots of games to play, lots of 1CCs to get. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at, Mouth. I already lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? Maybe I do have to focus on the game a little bit. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun doing these streams, but I knew that this is a hard stream to do on like a weekly basis. Because, like Malv said, these streams end up taking like a little more preparation. Like I started doing Wednesday streams that were dedicated entirely to either like de-rusting games I've already played or learning some new ones. And that's been another fun thing. Like there's been a lot of games I've learned for like just for this for these streams. Like I was actually like going down the list trying to count how many games I didn't have 1CCs on before I started doing these streams, and I think it was something like 80 games. Like 81, 82, something like that. So like a fifth of the games I've done for this series were games I hadn't 1CC'd before like 2020. So I guess like some of them came in like one of those tournaments, but that was some extra motivation. But because it takes like a little extra effort to like get these streams ready, it's had me like rethinking trying to still do this on a weekly basis, because like when I started doing these streams, I knew it wasn't sustainable. I knew it was not going to be sustainable. Obviously, when I started doing like the first few 1CCBA streams, it's like, oh man, I can play all these great games I haven't. I can do again. Like I can do Black Tiger again. I can do Shock Troopers. I can do RoboCop, Rygar. And I'm just going through all the Neo-Geo games. Oh man, there's so many Neo-Geo games I can do. But, you know, eventually the well starts to run a little bit dry. And, I mean, I haven't run out of games I can 1cc. Like, I've been... there's still, like, definitely a handful of games I haven't done yet because, I don't know, I just haven't found a good time to do them. So I still got some easy ones in my back pocket. And I have learned a few new ones recently. I did like I showed a couple of those last night. But like the fact that it takes so much prep compared to when I was doing MAME Roulette, because like MAME Roulette, I'm not gonna lie, that was there was like no prep I had to do for those streams. I just, you know, fired up MAME and whatever games come out, that's the ones I end up playing for the night. I might not be prepared for them, but you know, it was fun. It was fun doing that shit. But these streams, yeah, I do have to practice them a bit, and sometimes the games don't behave very well. Somebody's going to bring up Mystic Warriors, I'm sure. And that's probably going to happen a lot more often in the future, because I can't always guarantee that, you know, I can't set a timetable for how long each game is going to take, because, who knows? Who knows? That's why I tried to, like, not overpromise, like, too much for this stream. I wanted to make a... Thank you, Pro. I wanted to use that 6-slot layout one more time. Because I'm not sure I can keep doing Neo-Geo only streams, because I've had some bad luck with, like, all the soccer games on the Neo-Geo and all the sports games in general. Street Hoop was kind of a pain. So what I'm trying to get at is, I know this is going to be kind of disappointing. I don't want to let everybody down. But I think 1CCBBH is going to be it's probably going to be a bi-weekly thing from now on. Just because I'd like to have like a little more time to prepare for these streams. And somebody's already going to ask, well, are you still going to stream on Monday? Yeah, I'll still stream on Monday. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I want to move this to like a bi-weekly thing, just to have a little more time to prep for these games and not feel like I have to have so much stuff ready, because that's the other problem with doing these streams, is that I usually try to stream for like 5 or 6 hours, which tends to be a pretty long stream, you know. But I always kind of worry that let's say there's some game I anticipate being a problem, like Metal Slug 5 tonight. I am gonna play Metal Slug 5 after this. I've been putting that off, and I wanted to do that like last time I did Neo-Geo games, but the other games didn't really behave. But the thing I always worry about is like if it's not exactly the worst problem in the world to have, but let's say I anticipate a game like taking me hours and hours to like actually get the 1cc on, and God forbid I get it in like one attempt. And then I'm like a half hour into the stream, and I'm like, okay, let me try this game, and then I get that on the first try. And then it's like, well, okay, great, I got 2 1cc's. I'm an hour in, but now what do I do for the rest of the stream? That's kind of a problem. Like, I always try to like have enough things planned, and I've always tried to do these like themed streams. Like, this is a Neo-Geo themed stream, and That's another thing that that kind of needs to change, because I need to not worry too much about the about making sure like all the games fit a theme. Just just play whatever. If I've done what I wanted to do for the night, then just do some other unrelated game. Try a run back on something else. And if it comes to it, what I would also probably end up doing, what might end up happening in the future is, let's say, I've done everything I wanted to do for that stream. Like there was only there was only one game somehow that I was really wanting to do, and I'm done with that. Maybe I just turn the rest of the stream into like a bonus labbing stream or something, and just like work on a new project. They wouldn't be like official 1-credit attempts, but just start working on something else right then and there. Because I mean, why not? I mean, I'm already streaming. I might as well do it if I'm going to keep going. And I figure that might also benefit the folks on like the East Coast and the and like people in Europe and stuff. Because like these streams go on pretty long, and people can't stick around for the entire stream. Completely understandable. I mean, it's a fucking 5 or 6 hour stream. Can't watch the entire thing. I appreciate everybody who does, but but I mean, it makes sense to just put the actual attempts at the beginning, and then if I just want to work on other stuff, then you don't want to watch that. You're free to go to bed or whatever. That's what. I don't know. I don't think I should really. Yeah, I shouldn't worry about that. Oh, red gem. I think this is the one time I don't care about getting a red gem. But yeah, that seems like the most sensible thing to do. So, oh, wait, no. I want to keep Big Mama here. Cause I know, like some people missed the, was it like 3 streams ago when I was playing, I was playing some shmups, and I made it up to 1cc number 398, and I was like, well, let's, I have a plan for 400, so let's do Pit Fighter for 399, and some people weren't even aware that I even, like, went for the 1cc on Pit Fighter, because I threw it in at, like, the very end of the stream. It was, like, when it was, like, 10 p.m. here, which is, like, 1 a.m. on the East Coast. Some people might have missed that, but, that's why I upload these things to... I upload the VODs to YouTube, or the highlights to YouTube, so... people can catch whatever they missed. So yeah, I want to like not worry as much about trying to fill like a trying to make sure I fill like 5 or 6 hours of 1cc attempts. Like if I have nothing else I wanna like seriously go for, then just maybe do some preliminary labbing on other stuff. I don't know. That's my thought. Just keep punching. It'll work eventually. Man, the 1 life version is so weird. Let's do like no damage. Streets of Rage games are not arcade games. They're not eligible for the 1CCBBH project. Also, that would mean playing Streets of Rage 3, and I'm not doing that. But anyway, that's why I want to like move to a bi-weekly schedule in the future. But I'm not gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do immediately. Like, I already mentioned this to mentioned this somewhere. Next week, I want to bring back the good old wheel of 1cc's. We bring that back every now and then, where I just spin the wheel of all the games that have been done on 1CCBBH, and then just make a stream out of that. See if I can redo some of those games. So we're bringing that back next week, and then the week after is probably going to be a Konami stream, because I've been working on a few Konami games lately, and I figure if I can still do a theme stream or not, if I can still do a theme stream, I might as well. I mean, I can still do like a there's like the Nani one. There's still some shmups I can do, some fighting games. But eventually the weeks are going to be a little more freeform in, or not the weeks, the bye weeks are going to be a little more freeform in what I decide to do for that stream. So seems like people are okay with that. That's all I ask. Please be understanding. Did I use all my bombs here? That'll be fine. Yes, I have done Shock Troopers, but I needed something to play while I talked about stuff. I didn't want to leave this on a black screen. Just kill this boss. Also, I'm playing the other version. I'm playing the One Life version. The version some people call literally impossible. We're not going to name names, though. I'm such an asshole. Anyway. So. So that also brings up the question of, well, if I'm going to be doing 1CCBBH on a bi-weekly schedule, what am I going to do for the other weeks? And that I haven't completely figured out yet. Like, I still want to stream on Mondays. Like, I always want Monday to be like some sort of arcade-related stream. That's not going to change. And so I've been thinking about things. Oh shit. And I've had a hold on. I'm taking way too much damage here. Oh, maybe this version is impossible. Hold that thought. I can usually autopilot this game. I don't know what just happened. Oh, man, the bullets are so much slower because rank is lower. It's in a survival-based rank. Have I even done enough damage? Okay, good. No, Mahjong games are not happening. Do not ask for Mahjong games. So one thing I've been considering, and this would be I don't know if I'm going ahead with this just yet. But it was another idea of something that could be done on like a bi-weekly basis for like it would take a good number of streams. I'm not sure how many it would take. It would take like probably a couple dozen. I've had this idea brewing in my head for a couple months now, but haven't really figured out if it would be a good idea to seriously do. But it would give me an excuse to to play Neo-Geo games again. I fucking love playing Neo-Geo games. If you've ever watched the Retro Pals, friends of the stream, Danny and Alex, they do a stream every Friday called Mascot Platformer Friday, where they're going through like all the platform games on like pretty much every console they can get their hands on, and just playing them and then putting together a spreadsheet, like just ranking the games. Ranking the games in order. not something that people are going to like really agree with. Like there's always going to be people disagreeing with like where the what really is better than what. Hey Outworld, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. So like what I kind of want to do, I haven't really figured out like what the stream would be called. I'm sure that can be figured out later, but like do something like that with the Neo-Geo. Like just go through the entire Neo-Geo library in order. And then like not worry about like having to like 1CC them or anything. Just play through each game in order. And then after every game, put it to... Oh, hey, Sardius, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you approved that I'm ripping off you and Alex's idea. Like after every game, you know, stop the gameplay for a sec, bring up the spreadsheet, and try to reach like a decision with chat on where the game should rank. I don't know. I think it could be fun, but there are some things I'm not really sure the best way to implement them. Like, would I really count the mahjong and the quiz games? Because those aren't really... I can't really play the quiz games without knowing the language, and I'm trying to avoid mahjong games. But I figure that'd be a fun thing to do, just every other week. It gives me an excuse to play the entire Neo-Geo library again. So yeah, that's what I've been leaning towards. It does. If people are on board with that, that would be cool. And the spreadsheet have GamePro heads for the scores. Man, that's another thing I wanted to. I still haven't done like Neo-Geo ports. I was maybe like saving that for a Monday stream, but because like on Thursdays I've been doing like random arcade ports. I've been wanting to do like something different for the Neo-Geo. Like I want to like actually do every system. And if I could find the tweet, I remember somebody made like made an edit of the GamePro rating heads and replaced them with Kyo heads. And like the 5 head was the wanna play KOF face. If somebody can find that tweet, I need to ask that guy if it'd be okay. Also, Crunkman2000, thank you for the 31 months, and Mr. Saturn Dude, thank you for the 8 months. But yeah, I guess I've just had Neo-Geo games on the brain lately. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be the plan of action going forward, but oh yeah, the top 100 thing. That's another good idea. But I would have to deliberate for a while on that. There'd be a lot of disagreements with that. Because the whole thing about the Neo-Geo ranking stream is that like it's gonna be there's gonna be chat participation on where the game should rank. Like it's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be all me. If it was me, I'd put Shock Troopers at the top and then just call it a day. But maybe people don't agree that Shock Troopers is the best game on the Neo Geo. What is the best game on the Neo Geo? Obviously, you can't please everybody, but I don't know. I think it would be fun. So yeah, maybe we'll end up trying that in like 3 weeks or so. But like I said, I still don't have like a good name for the stream. I thought like Neo-Geo Book Club, but nah, that's not very good. I don't know. We'll figure something out. That's too bad. Neo Rank Masters. Yeah, that's good, Thanks. That's good. Shock Troopers rotary stick hack. Honestly, I love this game's control scheme. I don't think it needs rotary controls. I have never had an issue with how this game controls. Well, I guess we figured out that part. We figured out the name. Maybe we'll go with that. I'm not going to be able to keep this three-way on the boss, am I? I don't need those bombs, do I? Alright, whatever. This is the one life version. I can't, I wouldn't be able to sacrifice Milky if I was doing that, but I'm not playing for score anyway. This is just a basic playthrough. Yeah, that's the thing. Where would the Super Spy fall on that list? Obviously, I'm like the internet's biggest Super Spy fanboy, and I feel like my influence would maybe sway the vote to put that game higher than it is. That's a difficult game to rank. I don't think it would rate very high. I mean, obviously I love that game, but it's hard to defend a lot of the choices they made with that game. But yeah, obviously before like I would do one of these streams, I would make sure to like remind people like which games are being played, because I want to do it like in order of when the games were released, so it'd be starting back with NAM 1975 and Magician Lord and all that, so it's kind of easy to figure out. So obviously it's going to get to the point where the library is like nothing but fighting games later, but you know. I don't know. I just figured it was a good excuse to play Neo-Geo games again. The only other thing I can think of like wanting to do with the off weeks for 1CCBBH stuff is like oh, what are the medals for? The medals give you health bonuses. The medals tell you if characters get a speed bonus on that stage. The speed bonuses are still there on version B, but you don't get the life bonus. No Crimson Dragon, sorry. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the other thing, like, I have been like trying to figure out if there's like, obviously I don't want to do MAME Roulette again. Like MAME Roulette's done. MAME Roulette gets brought back if there's like enough games to like do like one-off streams of. But I've also been trying to figure out like just some random like I don't know, some random theme streams of games that not necessarily 1 credit attempts, but just weird cool stuff that might be worth showing off again. Games that were, you know, games that might have been played in roulette and then like probably aren't going to show up in 1CCBBH, but it'd be cool to see them again. Like I kind of thought about doing some sort of like some like yearly thing. Like go through like a bunch of games from like a certain year released, but not the entire library, but just handpicked games. I don't know. Like I said, I can't really figure out a good format for that. Co-op streams. Co-op is kind of hard to schedule sometimes. I know, like, Murphigator expressed interest in doing some online co-op 1CCs over Fightcade, but we haven't really done anything there. Sherlock, thank you very much for the 33 months. Much appreciated. CW, you're already doing a thing? Jeez. Well, you gotta learn some 1CCs, Heidi. But again, that would be even, that's another thing that would, like, require, like, a lot of prep, I think. Oh, I don't have any more bombs. No, it's just you know, the problem with doing the whole one hand. I did see that Shock Trooper Second Squad run where the guy played both players with one hand each. The button spacing on the Hori stick that I use, the buttons are like kind of far apart from the stick. I've thought about like trying to do Shock Troopers one-handed, but it's too hard to do on the stick. I have to fucking reach for the buttons. Like I've seen other sticks where the buttons are closer. I need one of those. I'm fine, I can tank hits. Why do you have so much health? I just want that close range kill. Once you see tutorials? I mean, these games are kind of tutorials in their own, aren't they? I don't know. I guess it would be better to explain some things. Art stream? Hell no. I can't draw. My god, a Shock Trooper's 1cc. Who would have thought? But yeah, that's been one of the things I've really been happy about with the whole 1CCBBH project is just getting these videos out there on YouTube and just getting getting more 1CCs for these games so that the strategies are there to see. And like they've actually I know like they've helped out other people get 1CCs. I know like like Dumplechan and Elrock have gotten some have been doing 1CCs of their own, and I've helped them with stuff. They've helped me with stuff. Goes both ways. I like to see that jolly cooperation. Because like I just want like all these games to like have the strategies out there, not have them locked behind old replays on MARP that you have to fucking use an old version that requires DOSBox or something. But yeah, obviously, 1CCBBH is never going to end. Like, I'm never going to run out of games. Like, you could theoretically, like, 1CC every arcade game that could be 1CC'd, maybe, but I'm never going to reach that point. But I can always try to find new games to try. Also, I realized earlier that I forgot to turn blood on. I never play this version. Not like it matters. I wasn't playing for score. Once you see every game ever, then what? Then I retire. I never stream again. Or I just play Bongo 8 hours a day. Now, some games you just can't 1CC, so... You can always go for higher scores and stuff. I gotta, I am thinking of seriously, trying to remember all my score strats for Shock Troopers by November for the 25-year anniversary of this. that's something else in the works. Anyway, I just wasted a bunch of time playing a game I've 1CC'd like a million times. Let's move on to new stuff.